I'm at Anime Expo 2022. It is absolutely insane in here. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of food and see how it tastes.
I couldn't have made this video without Squarespace, but more on them at the end. Anime Expo is every weeb's mecca. You could find anything that you want here, and yes, anything that you want. But what I really want to know is whether or not any of the food is worth it.
Look at those. Can I do one of those? And just one chicken nuggets, please. Thank you. So I'm just gonna take one, and then you guys can literally take the rest. Yeah.
Oh, that's really
perfect.
great.
I got my one chicken nugget. Cheers. Okay, it's really dry. This was $15 for these 3 nuggets and some fries. Spend your money somewhere else. Needs ketchup. Okay, we're in the cafeteria area. We're gonna go try to buy someone some lunch.
And this little gem caught my eye.
I'm actually not quite sure what this is. I'm really interested to see what this is about.
So I hopped in line and found out that these are like stuffed waffle bites of some kind. We ended up getting a Bavarian cream one, and the absolute Chad that was in line with me just gave me one of his.
I like how they come in a coffee bag. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. So I got in line and I offered to buy the gentleman behind me his snack, and he was like, well, no, you only want one piece, so let me just buy it and you can have one. So that was super sweet of him. This is the custard-filled one. This is like one of my favorite fillings. I've never had this before, so cheers. Oh, hot. Oh, really hot. Oh my God. I just burned the shit in my mouth. Oh my God. If you buy those from that place, word of caution, they are incredibly hot. Almost just ruined the day by burning everything. But those are an 8 out of 10. We'll say the chicken nuggets was like a 3 out of 10.
Now I couldn't make a decision as to whether or not I wanted the shake ramen or if I wanted boba with ice cream, but boba sounded good. But this place had run out of boba, so I went on my search for some boba.
Trying to make our way to the food trucks now. I think they're on the other side of the property. It's gonna get a little insane because it's getting close to lunchtime. Hopefully I can buy more people lunch.
So I made my way to the other side of property where I actually found another boba spot.
While I was getting boba over here at this boba spot, because they actually have boba, not like the other place, Rachel went and got cotton candy. Should we just try this?
Sugar, 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 sugar.
How is it?
Cotton candy.
There's your lipstick all over the cotton candy now. Here we go.
No.
Tastes like cotton candy. 6 out of 10 though. What would you give that?
Like a 10 out of 10.
Okay, 10 out of 10 cotton candy, but how much was the cotton candy?
I don't want to say.
Waiting for boba. I'm not sure which one is ours. Thank you so much. That looks great, thank you.
The boba has been secured, it's time for a taste test.
This is the jasmine tea first. Oh God, it's Anime Expo. It's very floral.
Oh yeah, it's jasmine.
It's like I fell into a flower bed. I don't like that one. This is the standard milk tea.
Would you like some sugar with your sugar?
This is good. 9 out of 10 boba. It's really fresh. That's nice. Yeah, come by this place. This one's good. Don't buy that one. I've had so much sugar already today, and it's only noon. This is gonna be a weird day.
With boba in hand, I made my way outside to find all of the other food trucks. Not only did we come across all these really cool food trucks, but they had a full-on beer garden set up, and in the beer garden, they had a ton of food stalls. The beer garden is where it is if you want to find a variety of different foods.
So we found the beer garden, and there's a bunch of food to be had in here.
The first place we wanted to try was All Dat Dim Sum. They had a few different wontons and steam buns on hand, but we ordered the spicy wontons and they were ready before we even finished paying. I mean, these things came out almost instantly because they just had them ready to go, and they look pretty amazing.
So these are the spicy wontons, and you get 5 for $17. This is it. Hopefully they're good. Those are pretty good. 8 out of 10. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, buy those too.
My friends gave them a shot as well, and the verdict was a thumbs up. They're pretty solid. Now it is time for the beer line, and the beer line was pretty long, but don't worry, we have that covered.
I left Rachel alone for 5 minutes and she's in the beer line.
I know it's not food, but I bought a round of beers for the people behind me. My friend Viv got me this really interesting sticker from this corn dog place, which we're about to try right now.
This is from the corn dog place behind me. What on earth is this? At least there's ketchup on it. Cheers. There's more potato, but there is corn dog. I think the sauce kind of saves it. We'll give this a 7 out of 10. It's average. There's a lot of potato. How is it?
Potato.
Yeah, potato.
This is about all we could finish, and we washed it down with this RuPaul seltzer. With everyone out here, I wanted to find out what other people thought of the food.
All right, that was a good head nod. I want your rating. 1 out of 10, what do you give that one?
Solid 7.5 out of 10.
That's what I said, but I don't think it's worth the $20.
15.
15, okay, $15.
Still, $15 for a corn dog and no sides. I don't know about that.
$300 on a Gundam or $300 on corn dogs? Probably gonna buy the Gundam and a coffee and call it a day. Leaving the beer garden, and it was nuts in there. We spent just over $140, but I did buy a round of drinks for people. That was a lot of money for not a lot of food.
On our way out, we decided to stop by this Soul Hacker food truck that had this yakisoba with a bunch of chicken on top of it.
Yakisoba from this place. It's a Soul Hacker promo that we're doing, and there's a very, very small amount of chicken on it, and there's very small amount of noodles, and with like a little bit of mayo and ginger. Cheers. It's like thick and really hard to eat. It's okay. Honestly though, like 5 out of 10. I'm pretty sure that chicken is from Costco. See this? It's dry as You tell me what it is.
There is no flavor.
No flavor. No flavor.
Oh wait, salt.
It just tastes like salt. I'm like actually sad. I'm actually sad.
Actually, this is 0
Yeah,
star.
she's giving it a 0 star.
So Viv gave it a 0 star, I gave it a mid with a 5 out of 10, and we needed to wash our mouths out with some ice cream.
This is a mixed berry. This is not the vegan one. We're gonna try this one first. That's really good. That's really, really good. I'm gonna give that a nice 8 out of 10. That's really refreshing. It has like mixed berry pieces all throughout it. That's nice. This is the vegan one with the cone, and it actually looks kind of nice. I'm kind of curious as to what like milk or whatever they use for this. So that's really nice. It actually tastes sweeter than the mixed berry one, but that's actually really good.
Now the one on the cone was also an 8 out of 10, but I really wanted to try this one, which was the Hokey Pokey, and I have no idea what it has in it.
This is the Hokey Pokey going on this one. I have no idea what this flavor is. That's really nice. It kind of has like a honey flavor to it. It's really nice, but that one's also dripping everywhere.
I bought 2 other people in line some ice cream, and I wanted to know what they thought of this ice cream, because I thought it was really solid.
So I got the mixed berry, and not gonna lie, I feel pretty refreshed, and I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's just that good. I won't be upset.
We definitely enjoyed the rest of the ice cream under the shade, then made our way to the other side of the property for more food trucks, but I had to make a quick stop.
This is as close as I'll get.
After a bit of worship, I found my way outside to the second area where the food trucks are held. We found quite a few food trucks in this area, and honestly, it was a little overwhelming with the amount of options we had, but I was super stoked to see how many different food trucks there were. I also found this.
I found Chris Broad's favorite drink, Pocari Sweat. Where you at, Chris?
And right around the corner from some of these food trucks was the Hypeland booth, but I couldn't get in, so I just kind of watched through the window like a sad boy. And then finally settled on Balls of Fire.
So we're at the rice bowl place, and our bill for 2 sushi burritos and a bulgogi bowl was about $70 worth tip. Hopefully it's worth it. We're getting our food in a minute. One of the other things we got was this watermelon drink, and this thing looks just like straight up blended watermelon. I'm gonna give this a taste. Oh my God, it just tastes like blended watermelon. That's honestly very refreshing, and I give that a solid like 9 out of 10. I hope the sushi burritos are this good. Oh, this is a different one that they ordered. This is mango passion fruit. This one looks really cool too. It looks really refreshing as well. Oh, that's good. A little sweeter than the watermelon, but this is really nice too. So much sugar today.
To offset all of that sugar, we finally got our sushi burritos, and honestly, they looked really spot on. We also got this really beautiful bowl of bulgogi.
This is the bulgogi, which actually looks really good. A little bit of rice and a little bit of kimchi. It's just steamed rice. It's nothing like super fancy, but it looks pretty good. Way better than a lot of the other places we've had so far. That's a solid like 8 out of 10, maybe even 9 out of 10. This is the $20 sushi burrito. This is a lot of money for a sushi burrito, so hopefully it holds up to it. It looks really fresh, which is good. Not a lot of fish for that price. We'll dive in. We'll see what it tastes like. Need soy sauce. It's pretty good. I would give this like an 8 out of 10. I would rather have one of those bulgogi bowls instead. This is still really good. This is a good food truck. Go here instead. Yeah, really like 1 or 2 places that was worth it. We're gonna see if we can find anything else inside.
We made our way back into the convention center floor to try to find anything else inside. We walked upstairs to try to find a local cafe, but there really wasn't anything upstairs. It seemed like everything was downstairs. I did find a beautiful set of waifus that I absolutely needed to get, but my wallet was disagreeing with me after all the money we had spent. I also found Goku Flex, which was pretty cool. And next to this Genshin Impact booth, I found a vendor who wanted to tell me about the food that he had.
So we have one of our fellow vendors here, and I just want to know, what's your opinion been on the food here at Anime Expo so far?
So I've been getting the chicken and fries from over at the cafeteria, and they've been kind of dry, a little sad.
A little dry and a little sad. I kind of felt the same thing, and it was what, $15 or something?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how has been the food at Anime Expo so far?
So far, I say it's about to be a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. So what did you have that was a 9 out of 10? Because I've only had one thing that was a 9 out of 10 so far.
In the beer garden, they have this pizza steam bun. It's delicious, succulent, moist.
You heard that. So if you guys are here, go get the pizza steam buns. Those are what's up. So far at Anime Expo, how has the food been 0 out of 10?
You know what? I'm gonna give it a solid 7.
So it's
6.5.
so
The price
far.
is really high and the food doesn't meet that expectation.
Mid isn't good for the anime community.
Do better next year.
Oh, calling them out. All right, guys. So Anime Expo food. I want to know 0 out of 10 for what you had.
The pizza was kind of raw, bro. It was a pizza.
What? So 0 out of 10. How was the pizza?
I was a 0. This shit was raw.
That was just a 0, flat out 0. What did you have?
I had a asada fries. It was mid. I'd say probably like 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10 for asada fries. How much did you pay for mid?
Guys, it was $16.
All right. So what did you have at Anime Expo?
So I had the food truck that's yellow. I don't remember what it was called.
Okay.
And I had Yakisoba there. I'll give it like a 7.
Anime Expo, how do you rate the food you had and what did you have here at the show?
So I had the Indonesian food truck, which was fried chicken with noodles, and it had like cucumber and pickled carrots. Overall, I would say I'd give it a 7.
What did you have?
I had the beef yakisoba. It was I'd say a 5 out of 10.
Overall, you win some, you lose some, but I had an absolute blast at this year's Anime Expo. We tried about 12 different things at Anime Expo this weekend, and honestly, if you want a really great bite to eat, make sure you go outside of the convention center and head over to a place like K-Town where you can get amazing Korean food. This entire dinner was about $60 per person, and it included about 4 bottles worth of soju. This was less expensive than that one food truck with the sushi burritos.
Well guys, that's gonna do it for this year's Anime Expo. I hope you really enjoyed that food tour that we did. I think it was a lot of fun, and hopefully we have our own food truck next year. So if you like that, make sure you get subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Listen up, fellow weebs. Are you someone who likes to go to these conventions and has nowhere to tell anybody about it? That's where Squarespace comes in. It's the all-in-one website creation tool that is super simple to use, even for someone like me who has zero knowledge of website creation. This is where you can make your own blog, talk about Anime Expo, how good or bad the food was, and share it with your fellow anime lovers. If you want to start gushing about your favorite rom-com, make sure you check out Squarespace at the link down below and save yourself 10% off your first order with code CHEFPK.